All right, Michael here with the Roof Guys, and this is your roof. You got some tree debris that comes off. A lot of times it's holding moisture, unfortunately, and that'll rot away at the shingles, and sometimes even get past the underlayment. So really important to get a quality shingle up here, quality warranty, and quality underlayment to prevent any leaks from getting in the house. The screens will all have to come off. Unfortunately, we don't reinstall screens because they start to get buildup on them, and sometimes they rot away at the wood. But we'll save them all. A lot of times a handyman will put them back on for $200–300. Plumbing boot, that's where your sink, your tub, and your toilet breathe from. We'll upgrade these to what's called bullet boot, and they'll actually have a guard on top of them to keep the creepy crawlies from getting in there. We're going to replace the drip edge all the way around the house. Some roofers, because it's not code, they'll say we'll replace that drip edge, but we're not going to replace the drip edge behind the gutters. They peel it back. A lot of times you'll find rotted wood within the first 10 years of the roof's life because they're reusing that drip edge and they don't get it sealed all the way. Another plumbing boot there. Shingle came off there. You got a little piece, and then one right here also. This is an over 3-tab system, so they just don't have the wind rating that the newer ones do. Gas stack we're going to leave in place, reseal it at the bottom there. We give you 2 4x8 sheets of decking, so if there is any damaged wood, that's enough to cover quite a bit. We're going to replace all the ridge venting and the ridge shingles. This tube is not a Solar tube, it's from Solar Lights and More. It was their 18-inch. So we don't offer a replacement for this one. We would just pick it up, reseal it, and it would continue its life. The attic fans from Solar Lights and More, what I'm going to do here is just cover up with some duct tape. That way you can't hear the motor failing anymore. So I'll put duct tape over that, and then that'll block that noise from happening. A couple of options: you can replace it with our attic fan. That's a brushless motor, so it'll never do that mechanical motor noise, or we could just deck over it. Plumbing boot here, this is a big one. This is a 3-inch, so you can imagine anything that makes it up the trees can make it down here. Big palmetto bugs, lizards, frogs, and even worse. So that'll be nice to have a guard on top of that one also. You can see some of the nails have started to work their way straight out of the roof there. There's one just loose one there. We're going to get ice and water, that peel and stick in all the valleys, put synthetic underlayment throughout the whole roof, really get this good and protected from that tree. But all in all, that's the roof.